What's going on, world? You rocking with the young man Nuke, and this is FRESHH Radio, where I bring you the family revolution, edutainment, spirituality, health, and hip hop all in one show. And I got a special call today. As they're coming from the left coast at me like a mug right now, and I love it. I really love it. But without further ado, because time is money. I got my man Elev8ted JB. You dig? So he on the platform today, man. You out there, Brody?
What's going on? What's up, family? Peace. It's your boy Elev8ted JB and this motherfucker coming in straight from the prison system in California. You feel me? Straight out the pen to the streets. You finna get live and direct, talk some elevation, you feel me? Talk some growth, talk some mindset shift, and we just, you know what I'm saying, we rocking, you know what I'm talking about?
That's what's up.
People.
Yeah, no, we definitely about to get into it, though. I like the fact that you're not letting your circumstances change your mind frame. And so with that being said, we definitely going to tap into the mental today. And man, speak to us before we get in a little bit deeper, man. JB, man, tell us a little bit about you. This is your first time on my platform. I ain't gonna hold you up. I don't know too much about you, and I know my audience don't. So man, share a little bit about you with not only myself but with them as well.
So good, look, so man, it's JB, Elev8ted JB, Elev8ted. People might know me by different things. Mostly JB though, you feel me? Born and raised in Oakland, California.
The town.
I started taking music serious around the same time I started Elevated Thinking, you feel me? So, if y'all don't know me, I'm pretty sure y'all know about Oakland, you feel me? Y'all know about the Bay, you feel me? That's the environment where I grew up, you feel me?
Yeah.
Coming up, I struggled with just the violence, the system, the poverty, all of that shit, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Single parent household, me, mom, and little bruh. I in and out the system at a young age, early age, juvenile, camp, you feel me? Progressing through life, I ended up going to college. I got a scholarship out of state my first time ever getting on the plane. I ended up going to Grambling, Grambling State University. You feel me? GSU Tiger, shout out Grand Fan, you feel me? Grand Fan 2020.
Yeah.
But I ended up, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I said, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I ended up, doing my thing out there for about a year. This was around 2016. Came back 2017. I was fucking up out there, got in a little bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I came back to Cali. I grew up around music, though. As far as music, though, I grew up around that shit. So it was never nothing I took serious. It was just something that was around. It's something everybody did. You feel me? Just fucking around, freestyle, talk shit, whatever. Going back, when I came back to Cali, I was going to community college for a minute, just struggled still. You feel me? Just, navigating the system. I caught a couple more cases. I came home 2020. I had been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of reflection throughout my process and going down and getting out and going to school and seeing different things. My experience was being shaped. I always stayed studying. You feel me? Like, one thing that was, I made a positive out of being incarcerated young was I leveraged that shit to my benefit by educating myself.
Yeah.
So I learned how to self-study, you feel me? Like, I study on my own. I didn't necessarily depend on school. But school was always kind of easy to me anyways. So, that was one thing. I started taking music serious when I came home around 2020. I ended up going to the studio. One of my thugs, my nigga Hitstick 600, you feel me? You can look him up, YouTube, whatever. We got a song on there, Elev8ted JB, Hitstick 600. I go to the studio, I record. I hopped on that song with him and I dropped my first song, Fear Tactics. For me, it's really just some shit I had wrote in the cell. My first time recording, I took that shit one take, no breath, just one take. That was that, off the phone. And from there, with my other bros, niggas I grew up with, niggas I know, just networking and shit. So I started taking music a little bit more serious. So you can find me on all platforms. You feel me? It's Elev8ted JB, Elev, 8 TED JB. But alongside that, I started the Elevated Thinking, and I used the number 8 instead of the A as a form of infinite growth, for me, infinite elevation, elevating your thinking forever. You know what I mean?
So, JB,
a lot of people don't know that. Go ahead.
I want to touch base on, because, man, you said a lot, man. You said a whole mouthful, and much like yourself, I came from...
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I came from a situation where, I You know, I had to get it out the mud myself. You know, like, man,
So,
you know, you out there in the town for sure, Oakland. I'm out there in Michigan, out there in Ypsilanti, outside of Detroit. So you know,
oh yeah,
it's miles
oh
away, but it's
yeah.
the same
So,
thing. You know what I mean? For real. Like,
right.
and like I relate to what you're saying. I relate to your story more than you might even realize. Like from the music journey, the single parent, and all that. So like, yeah, no. I just want to say I appreciate the fact that you were able to keep your mental intact and to actually solidify this elevated thinking. That's what I want to talk about a little bit more, man. This elevated thinking, man. Drop on us a little bit about what that means to you and the purpose of not just elevated thinking, but the purpose of behind the movement that created that.
Okay. Yeah, that's a deep one right there.
Man, my bad.
Uh,
I be in there with it.
I'm gonna say this right. So, elevated thinking was inspired by my observations of the circumstances of our people. You feel me?
You have 60 seconds remaining.
You know, it ain't no accident why we grew up miles apart, but our story pretty much the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't no accident by design. You feel me? Like even at a young age, peeping the incarceration system, it was always a lot of motherfuckers that look like me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So elevated thinking was throughout my process of growth. It was like, man, having conversations with all my thugs. It's like you start hearing what people talking about. You start hearing what people doing. You start seeing how people think. You feel me? Long story short, you get to start seeing how people think the more you interact with them. I mean, I realized that like one of our biggest flaws when it came to me and the people I grew up around was like it was our thinking.
Hmm.
It was the way we was moving. You feel me? And that was based on the information we had. So as I studied and I was growing through my incarceration, going through the hustling, the hidden licks, and all this type of shit going down, but also being exposed to the Oakland culture. We got a lot of revolutionary inspiration. You feel me? The Black Panthers.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a lot of game coming out the town, but this shit being misdirected. You feel me? Where the real leaders go? So I'm like, damn, we need something. We need something that's gonna inspire us to do something different, and we need it coming from somebody who come from this shit. We're not really friendly towards outsiders. You feel me? We like the Raiders. You feel me? It's like welcome to the black hole. Like you feel me? Like we ain't really accepting of outsiders who we feel like don't relate to our struggle. You feel me? That's why we saluted the Fred Hamptons, the Huey P. Newtons. You feel me? The Sada Shakurs. You feel me? Like the Angela Davises. Like we looked up to them type of leaders because they came from the trenches. The Malcolm X's. You feel me? The Martin Luther Kings. You feel me? Like these was people we can identify. You feel me? Not just shit they were saying, but because the background. You feel me? We could relate.
Yeah.
We done grew up with these motherfuckers. They had the same journey, the same story. Malcolm been to prison. You feel me? Like all these different things. So elevated thinking, when I made it a brand, it was the imagery I wanted. I started listening to the music and how we constantly refer to ourselves as demons, this or that, and all these other different things. So it's like we gotta think about it. Like this, we gotta move different. So I created a brand where this is what we can identify as. We can identify as something positive. And know that it's still coming from the heart of the street. And that's where my community activism, my community work start coming in. You see me? We'll elevate the world. It's kind of like the nonprofit side of elevated thinking. The purpose of that was not only do we got a brand that we can flex and we can look saucy and do all of that, but it come with action behind it. You see me? Like that's inspired by movements like the Panthers. Like how they had the WIC program that was feeding all the children. So I used to go out. My goal was to always feed 100 people or more. You feel me? That was always the goal. I'm saying we always exceeded it, and it was just strictly from the community. No government assistance, none of that. Strictly from the community. We campaigned. This elevated thinking in action. This is what it looked like. Elevated thinking turned into elevating the world. And so it's all one movement, all one motion. Music was just another avenue to do that. So in my music, I'm talking black wealth. I'm talking power. I'm talking the system we up against. I'm analyzing the different factors of what we dealing with. And I'm expressing the struggle from every perspective of people that shared their pain with me. feel me?
So let me ask you this question. As far as, cause that's like you said, you need somebody that not only that look like you, but also speak that same language. Cause I won't hold you up. I get I'm heavily influenced by the Bay Area. That man, listen, the ambassador of the Bay, you know who that is, Uncle 41. Yeah, like man, if he ain't game me up, you dig, like for real, my whole lifetime. So like, man, my slang and the things I be saying and how I come out, it's just a little different. You dig, like I'm currently in Memphis, Tennessee, and you know I'm speaking a little differently. I'm moving a little differently. You know, like they not accustomed to this, and like I went through the same things they went through, but you know, I'm just not speaking the same verbiage. You dig, like so they not gravitating toward it like how you picking up on it because like man, listen, I might be from Detroit, but and I only been to San Fran
This
once.
call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
But I'm still speaking the same game, you dig? Like for real. So like that's it's so important that the people that are from the community speak back and reach back, because it's not too many of us not only doing that, but doing it with the intent to be heard like that. Cause man, listen, man, don't let nobody from out of town try to tell you how to do it and move in your town, because you're gonna look at them like they sideways. Like what? Like yeah. Listen, JB, I want to get off into this song that you got here. You got a couple of them. I want to get off into this one because it kind of touch into a little bit what you was talking about, you know what I mean, single parent household, you know, and raised from them trenches. But like I like the title and the little clip that I listened to real quick, man. Ease the pain, man. You want to say something about this before we jump into it?
Man, shit, I'm gonna let it speak for itself. I'm gonna go ahead and let it speak for itself.
Listen, I ain't got no problem with
right
that. Out. Man, listen, we're gonna let this one go. My man, Elev8ted JB. Ease the pain. Let's get it.
Hey. These are struggles of a young sage, a wise man at such a young age. Much more than just a dumb slave. Spend it all, baby, don't save. Now that's preposterous. See me, I do the opposite. Stack it all, don't try to spend shit. Don't start with me, cause I end shit. And this life shit got me wondering where my friends went. Hey, you gotta hear me. Some in the pen, some gone. Some of them lost, some of them feel all alone. I tell them niggas stay strong and keep your head up, youngin', cause if they comin', do you know I'm gunning? We don't do no frontin' and we don't do no running. We don't do back doors, but we move with cunning. Hope you got a strong stomach for the shit that we do. My brother just like me, he keep a blick on him too. And he gon' shoot when I shoot, it's like a ghetto cadence. We living in the last days, this shit like Revelations. You better not play with Satan. Hey, you better not play with Satan. I wrote this shit for the young revolutionary, looking at obituaries, wishing he could reach to the sky. The one who smiled while he killing, he a villain, but he still shed tears. What he think about his niggas who died? This for my niggas on the block still, cause shit that block real. In the 6 selling rock still. You never know, he punched that clock still. Learn how to blend in, looking like it's custos, boy, that's a knock skill. I got hands, y'all could box, but you can still get pop still. A little fame, but to the necklace, how I rock still. They set me down plenty times, bitch, I did not squeal. But bet my Glock will, rockin' with some niggas that'll pop 12, or maybe 12 niggas. If you ain't step with us, then we can't tell niggas. You fail to plan, you plan to fail, nigga. I'm like the water in the well, nigga. You can do it all, just do it well, nigga. I ain't all bad, bitch, I'm a swell nigga. I just been through some shit, so I don't feel niggas. And my trust been fucked up since a little nigga. So it's best to keep my distance till I heal, nigga. I just can't erase the pain, so I'm finding ways to cope. I'd rather work for better days, cause I can't hold on to hope. Nah, you hear me? I wrote this shit for the young revolutionaries, looking at obituaries, wishing they could reach to the sky. The ones who smiling while they killing they civilians, but they still shed tears when they think about they niggas who died. That shit, I'm cool. On my mama, rest in peace to all the thug angels. Keep on watching over us. We gon' keep on stepping and get this bag. Tell my niggas stay solid and stay dangerous. Fuck all that stay safe shit.
Elev8ted JB. Elev8ted JB in this biatch. Listen.
Oh, we in this motherfucker.
Ease the pain, man. Man, you spitting, dog. You was in that motherfucker. You had some shit that you had to get up off your rib cage for real, like.
So,
I rocks with it.
For the people.
Definitely for the people.
So,
people, you know what's so funny though, bro? Man, like the people don't even want to hear that type of shit. they hate when you hold that mirror up to them, bro. Like they want to be turned all the time, but then when you turn that mirror to them, they like, that ain't me. Nah, listen. Yeah, I rock with that one, though. I definitely do, man. Who made the beat? You know who made the beat?
And be like, yeah, I don't know the producer off the top of my head because I recorded that song a while back.
Yeah.
And I don't think I touched on it right, but I am right now. I'm currently incarcerated. You feel me? Obviously, you know what I'm saying. They might hear the I'm talking about in the background, but I'm fighting the body right now. I'm fighting first to be murdered. So I'm working on my bounce back in this most recent project that I dropped, which was Levels and Stages. You feel me? It's out on all platforms. You know, anybody want to find it, tune in, hear Ease the Pain again, or even find anything else. You know, it's Elev8ted JB on all platforms. But that's a project. All those songs was. So I've been down going on 4 years. You feel me? I've been down since 2022.
Okay.
All those songs, that was a project I was working on before I went down. You feel me? And I just recently dropped it. I was able to compile enough of the songs and get it all organized so I could drop it. I had dropped it last year, but I ain't really been able to campaign how I want to. So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can run that motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? It's some turn shit on there, too. Don't get me wrong, but ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, that's just the struggle we come from. So,
yeah.
It's going to be some turn. It's going to be some turn shit, but we gotta balance it out. So we got to always remember all different aspects. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Everything in moderation.
Nah, I dig it. Like, man, listen, ain't nobody out here coming out here like Drake when, you know, just hitting them all for the women. Though, no, listen, I got it from the A to Z and back to 1, 2, 3. You dig? Like, it's all in between too. So, you know, like, yeah, I understand. Like you said, you gotta keep that balance. Gotta keep that balance. Like I like that. I like the name of that title of the project too, Levels and Stages, because I mean that's what it is, man. It's levels to this, and then actually you go through stages and phases in life. So like, yeah, man, that's a nice concept. I like that. All platforms, our platforms, my man. Elev8ted JB. So you say you just dropped this project after compiling it, and I ain't gonna lie, it sound fresh to me. You dig? So you couldn't have told me no different. You know, let's talk about this coming from. It's off that project, Levels and Stages, man. Set us up with this one. You want to set us up with this one too?
Oh yeah, I'll give you a little insight to this one because this got a couple of bros on there. So
okay,
it's coming from. You know, I'm gonna let it breathe, but shout out Wesley, you feel me? Shout out JT, Fuck the RD. That's who y'all gonna hear, you feel me? After me, they gonna hop on that motherfucker doing their thing. So I'm gonna let that motherfucker rock though.
All right. Coming from off the Levels and Stages, my man Elev8ted JB, man, listen to him.
The vision.
What has the world come to? What are you running from? Where are you going to? Where are you coming from? What has the to? What are you running from? Where are you going to? Where are you coming from? I'm just a young black nigga from the town. Fell in love with choppers, fell asleep to the sound. Always had a frown, been through a lot. Lost my smile early cause I couldn't find my pops. But then we found a Glock, maybe it was a Ruger. Me and baby brother searched for food but found a Thule. Young, dumb, and clueless, but knew to call my mama. Found out it was unks, that shit led into some drama. Back then I was younger, with problems of a youngster. Didn't know right from wrong, just knew about my hunger. Sometimes I really wondered, like nigga, where is God? Why my pops leaving? Why I barely know my goddad? Why the fuck my mom said? How I'm finna change that? Should I get a job or put a pistol where they face at? Do it off a payback. I remember way back, studying these laws, I really found out where the slaves at. What has the world come to? What are you running from? Where are you going to? Where are you coming from? What has the world come to? What are you running from? Where are you going to? Where are you coming from?
When I was only 16, knew I wanted big cream. Ironically, couldn't see myself on no big screen. Now I'm writing 16s, living like a rich fiend. Probably could get that off a verse, but I'll buy it if the brick clean. I'm losing sleep cause I got big dreams. I lost some soldiers, man, that shit sting. Now let me ask you, is you trapping? Now let me ask you, is you trapped in? Another cycle with a black man. The story they go tell us Sam's is like the last dance. I hope that bitch don't ever jam, you get the clapping. Cause it's lights, camera, action. Who the last in the pick? Top of the litter and last to get picked. Get you some money, now you good, I'll be glad it ain't that simple. You only really rich from what you stash in your temple. From where they tuck it, where they stash in they pencils. Only advice that I could give you, find where your passion to get you.
What has the world come to? What are you running from? Where are you going to? Where are you coming from? What has the world come to? What are you running from? Where are you going to? Where are you coming from?
We going to the top cause the bottom where we from. My mama said my smile's like the blue sky in the sun. What you living for if it ain't for peace and your loved ones? The closer you get to peace, the closer you get to freedom. See, I ain't had no choice but to accept death in an early age. It took me time to understand we all heal at a different pace. I had anger in my body and that was real pain. I used to stress so much about shit I couldn't change. I was so stuck in the moment at times I should've prayed. When you overthinking, it's hard to focus and think straight. Being ignorant put me in position to learn the hard way. I love my brothers, they was there on them dark days is why I try to do my best to inspire and motivate. They can't stop the growth of love, but we find a way to death to hate. Chase your dreams and show love, don't wait until it's too late. Remember the world is ours, don't be afraid to be
what
great.
What has the world come to? What are you running from? Where are you going to? Where are you coming from? What has the world come to? What are you running from? Where are you going to? Where are you coming from? What has the world come to? What are you running from? Where are you going to? Where are you coming from? What has the world come to? What are you running from? Where are you going to? Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from?
Yee! Dog. Y'all be snapping, don't
Hit me
you?
up.
Yeah, like, man, I like that, man. Coming from, my man. Elev8ted JB off this Levels and Stages project. He got it streaming everywhere on all the social sites. You know, tap in, definitely tap in. So, man, listen, man, who was my man rapping again?
What was that?
Who was my man on the track with you?
Oh, yeah, so it's my bro Wesley. You feel me? You can find him on all platforms. Someone in the Clarks, you got Wesley. Then JT4TRD came in on the back end on the last verse. You feel me? That's my bro, too. They're on all platforms. You feel me?
That's what's uppers. That's what's uppers. Yeah, no, definitely got tap in, all platforms. You dig? It's not a game. It's not a game for sure. I definitely want to wrap this up. You know, I appreciate, man, listen, the real shit. I appreciate the time that you've given not only me, but the audience to share who you are. You dig? Like, I mean that because it's not, one, I'm going to keep it just all the way 100. You're the first person behind the bars that touches the bass on the show. So, you know, that's monumental for me. You did. But two, you know, man, just being able to be able to tell your story, and I'm the platform that you're doing it on, man. I appreciate that for sure. You said the project on all the platforms, and I know you said it throughout the show, but how can the people get in contact with you? How can the people follow you? You know, man, how can people hit you hit that JPay, you dig, and support your thing that you got going on?
For sure. So, man, so I got a website that's fully operating, locked and loaded. You feel me? That's elevated.thinking.com. So that's elevated ELEV, the number 8 TED, thinking THINKING.com. You feel me? Elevated.thinking.com. Whenever you spell elevated, just put the 8 right there instead of the A. You feel me? You'll find everything. You feel me? Elevated JB, all socials, all platforms. You feel me? You want to keep up, you know what I'm saying, management, you know what I'm saying, get word to me, or y'all can, you know what I'm saying, go from there. But Elevated JB on all platforms, you feel me? ELEV, the number 8 TED JB, you feel me? That's what, so that people can tap in. You know what I'm saying? I look to make my stuff available in spaces like this, you feel me? I appreciate you again, Nate, for Sully, you feel me? Straight from behind the walls, we tapped in. All the way from Oakland to Detroit, you feel me? Back down to Memphis, we all around.
All around. They don't even understand it for real. I like I said, this is one of a kind for me, and I appreciate it coming my way. And I'm definitely going to give you the love and the blessings that you deserve. Not even from behind the walls, but outside the motherfuckers too. You did. As Diamond, I'm a real one. I'm the last of the dying breed out here, dog. They ain't making them like me no more. I got 3 babies, and I don't even want them to be like me. So you dig, like we one of a kind out here. Hey, man, JB, I want you to do me a favor. I need you to, man, drop a jewel on the audience. You know, you dropped a lot on the audience. You gave them a lot of insight, but I want you to drop some jewelry on them one good time. Something that they can take away from you that nobody else can give them, no other type of way.
Man, look, I'm gonna say this. Growth is a continuous process. You feel me? And your highest thoughts to take action on them. Take action on your highest thoughts. You gonna always find critics. And one thing you'll notice about the critics is they not doing the work. So stay focused, do the work. You know what I'm saying? Stay disciplined, stay consistent, no matter where you at. You feel me? This coming from somebody fighting life. You feel me? Fighting the ill, fighting the body. All that good friendly shit they talk about that they glorify in this music and all that shit. I tell you, stay focused on your highest thoughts. Stay focused on your highest goals and take action behind them. And ignore the critics. The payoff gonna be greater than anything you could imagine. And that's elevated thinking to embody those principles. That's what I lead the people with.
Listen, growth is not an overnight thing. You don't go outside, plant a tree, and then go out tomorrow and expect to eat fruit from it. You know, like really, you gotta. It's an ongoing process. You never stop growing, even when it don't even look like you growing. You doing it in the way. Definitely. Man, listen, I'm gonna give you the floor before we get up out of here, and man, just bless whoever with the game, man. The floor is yours. Shout outs, whatever you want to say, you got it right now, bro.
Man, shout out all the thugs, man. Free the real, keep the rest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody out there that's doing something positive, that's better than they show, better than their community, better than their family. Keep working in private, keep working in silence, keep on growing. Spread the good word, stay positive, stay optimistic. I know it's easy to get caught up in the bullshit and the fuckery. We dealing with corruption, the Epstein files, Donald Trump for president, all these wars, all this division, all these distractions, things that got people hurt. You know what I'm saying? People dealing with tragedies and death, and I know that shit is hard. You know, I'm no stranger to none of that. I'm very aware of all of that. But, you know, surrounding yourself with positive people, the power of association is a motherfucker. And do the work. It's each one teach one. We gotta all build your knowledge up, apply your knowledge. You feel me? Gain deeper understanding. You feel me? Free yourself, free your people. Figure out what issues really need to be addressed. Identify the structures in place that's creating fucked up circumstances and work together to end that. Whether it be the legal system, the work system, the financial system, the medical system. You know, like, it's a reason why the black man is the most incarcerated person in the world. It's a reason why the black woman has high death rates at giving birth and all these other things. It's the reason why we live in one of the most advanced societies around the world. And the most advanced shit we got is weapons. We got the most advanced forms of killing everything in the whole planet. But why do we got hunger issues so drastically high? Why are they targeted? You know, through corrupt leaders and through a corrupt education system. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things like that we could all work together to fix. You know what I mean? And when you start doing the work, you find people that's doing the work, and that's where your support comes from. Shit. And together we all working to elevate the world. You feel me? That's elevated thinking. Like, that's what I push. That's what I stand for. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what the opposition, to continue to move with peace. You feel me? Be prepared, analyze the system. Don't be foolish. Move with discernment. You feel me? Identify discernment. Know how to move with that. Like Nook said, you know, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now.
Facts. Facts. Man, JB, man, listen. If you got to this point in the interview and you ain't like, follow, subscribe, Elev8ted JB, that's ELEV, the number 8, TED JB, man, follow him, man, tap in. Real talk, man.
So,
you man.
So I got content on YouTube at Who Is Elev8ted JB on YouTube. That's the only one that might be different. But if you type in Elev8ted JB, the page gonna pop up. You feel me? Follow that motherfucker. You're gonna have interviews, content, phone calls, blogs, all that good shit, food drives. You know, we keeping it coming from behind the walls through the community. So it take the community. You feel me? I appreciate all the support. You feel me? Because it's a movement. It's bigger than me. It's a movement.
That part.
You know, we all in this shit together.
That part. Man, listen, and people be like, people wonder why I be picking up trash on the street sometime, and because like, man, the whole planet is mine. The entire planet is mine, not just my front yard. So, like the whole planet is mine, and like I'm taking care of this piece. So like, you know, I feel responsible in this Earth community to actually give a fuck sometimes. You did.
Nah, for real. For real.
Like, man,
that's the basic etiquette. You feel me? Like, it's plenty giving us life. Like, come on now. Come on, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
that's
the least you can
do. You talk about me dropping some jewels, man. You got the jewels, man. You dropping them right there.
Hey, you know, that's just how we get down here on the FRESHH Radio, where we bring you the family revolution, entertainment, spirituality, health, and hip-hop all in one show. JB, man, I appreciate you sliding through, messing with me and the family. And, man, definitely, man, when you want to come through, man, just hit me up. Hit it. Man, I ain't too far. I ain't hard to find at all. And, man, to everybody out there listening, man, you know what to do, man. Like, subscribe, share, follow, all those good things, man. And, man, y'all be smooth. Peace.
Peace, bro. It was a pleasure, man.
Hey, these are struggles of a young sage, a wise man at such a young age. Much more than just a dumb slave. Spend it all, baby, don't save. Now that's preposterous. See me, I do the opposite. Stack it all, don't try to spend shit. Don't start with me, cause I end shit. And this life shit got me wondering where my friends went. Hey, you gotta hear me. Some in the pen, some gone. Some of them lost, some of them feel all alone. I tell them niggas stay strong and keep your head up, youngin', cause if they comin', do you know I'm gunning? We don't do no frontin' and we don't do no running. We don't do back doors, but we move with cunning. Hope you got a strong stomach for the shit that we do. My brother just like me, he keep a blick on him too. And he gon' shoot when I shoot, it's like a ghetto cadence. We living in the last days, this shit like Revelations. You better not play with Satan. Hey, you better not play with Satan. I wrote this shit for the young revolutionary, looking at obituaries, wishing he could reach to the sky. The one who smiled while he killing, he a villain, but he still shed tears. What he think about his niggas who died? This for my niggas on the block still, cause shit that block real. In the 6 selling rock still. You never know, he punched that clock still. Learn how to blend in, looking like it's custos, boy, that's a knock skill. I got hands, y'all could box, but you can still get pop still. A little fame, but to the necklace, how I rock still. They set me down plenty times, bitch, I did not squeal. But bet my Glock will, rockin' with some niggas that'll pop 12, or maybe 12 niggas. If you ain't step with us, then we can't tell niggas. You fail to plan, you plan to fail, nigga. I'm like the water in the well, nigga. You can do it all, just do it well, nigga. I ain't all bad, bitch, I'm a swell nigga. I just been through some shit, so I don't feel niggas. And my trust been fucked up since a little nigga. So it's best to keep my distance till I heal, nigga. I just can't erase the pain, so I'm finding ways to cope. I'd rather work for better days, cause I can't hold on to hope. Nah, you hear me? I wrote this shit for the young revolutionaries, looking at obituaries, wishing they could reach to the sky. The ones who smiling while they killing they civilians, but they still shed tears when they think about they niggas who died. Shit, that shit, I'm cool. On my mama, rest in peace to all the thug angels. Keep on watching over us. We gon' keep on stepping and get this bag. Tell my niggas stay solid and stay dangerous. Fuck all that stay safe shit.